recording. Siam is recording our class. Can you hear Siam? Okay. So you are recording my class. Okay, thank you. Now, considerable amount of participants, 237. So we'll start. So before starting, I would like to give you a link for attendance. So the introductory classes. So I told you what is mycology. Mycology comes from mites, means mushroom, and logos means study. So the person who study mycology, he is called mycologist. And we discuss some terms. Even other activities of fungi, and they have harmful activities as well as beneficial activities. So main harmful activities which we concern in the class, it is they cause plant diseases. Although they cause human disease, destruction of timber and timber products, food spoilage, toxins, food poisoning. And beneficial activities, we eat fungi, we eat mushroom. So mushroom is nothing but fungi. And fungi also used for many other fungi for use for production of cheese, beers, wines, vinegar, bread, cakes, etc., etc. Also medicine, decomposition of organic matter. I gave emphasis on this point. Biological control agents. Some fungi were used against the several harmful fungi, insect, and nematodes. So I told you that fungi has relation with religion. So religion is religion from ancient Iran. So still we concern about mycology, fungus. And history also said the same thing. Arboretum in Europe, I told you last class, and maybe Dr. Professor Rashidul Islam also described that one. Phytophthora in Ireland, Bengal famine in 1943, and scientific model system also contribute much. And early scientists also maybe I discuss about that area. So today we'll discuss, we'll go for the main class, and from now we'll get the what I say main extract or main fragrance of the mycology. Because from now, please do not miss any of the class. And this is very important. If you miss any one class, maybe in the next class you will not continue. You will not get the original streaming. Okay. So, what is fungi? Fungi is a plural word. Actually, I want to say that now you will get many words, plural and singular. These are different types, not adding es or eds, we make it plural, not like this. Or they are completely different. You will get some significant amount of this word. So be careful. Fungi. And singular, it's called fungus. So still you are hearing that fungus, fungi we are discussing. If we say fungus, that means it is singular. So fungus is, and fungi are. So like this way, fungi are plural word, fungus is singular word. Like this way. So mycology is the study of fungi, I discussed before, and myx means mushroom. Myx means cap, mushroom has a cap. So fungus in Latin come from the word spongos. Give me a minute, please. Fungus come from the Latin word and it means spongos. Comes from the Greek word spongos, fungus. So original was spongos, and fungi come from the Greek word spongos, and is nothing meaning is sponge. So they have some sponge-like structure. So fungi, singular fungus. So what are fungi? Fungi are eukaryotic, unicellular or multicellular, heterotrophic and absorbic organism which have cell wall containing chitin, typically reproduce asexually and or sexually and grow either by budding or hyphal tip elongation. Here many words you can see in the definition, many words. So all words we will describe later. Maybe in one class we will discuss all of this. So we need several classes for discussing this definition. Okay, we will go one by one. So fungi is the biggest, or mycology is the biggest chapter in plant pathology. So fourth teacher will discuss fungi, mycology, or so on. So you know how much, what I say, important the class is. So fungi are eukaryotic. You know eukaryotic organism have well-defined nucleus. So another word we found prokaryotic. Maybe you remember, prokaryotic have not well-defined nucleus. So eukaryotic means they have well-defined nucleus. Karyotic. Karyo means nucleus. I will describe later on also. Karyon means nucleus. So eukaryotic, that means well-defined nucleus. So fungi have well-defined nucleus. They may be unicellular. Maybe one single cell is one fungi, or multicellular. So most of the fungi are multicellular. Heterotrophic. So heterotrophic means they cannot produce their own food. So another word, opposite word is autotrophic. You know, plant are autotrophic. They can produce their food. But heterotrophic, they can't produce their food by themselves. Like human beings, they cannot produce. Maybe we cook food. They have also system. They are cooking food, or they are taking food. How they take food, we will discuss later on. I will discuss this one. So heterotrophic. So heterotrophic means they cannot produce their own food. And absorptive organism. Absorptive organism means they can absorb their food. So this organism absorb their food, not directly eat. We eat food. Sometimes we also absorb something, some lotion or something, maybe absorbed by skin. But their whole food absorbed by their skin, by their body, or by their special organ, which have cell wall containing chitin. So fungus has cell wall containing chitin. So do you know, or can you give me an answer? Plant cell was containing what? Which element? Do you know? Anyone?
Cellulose.
Yes. So this is not fungus. So fungus is not. So they don't have their cell wall not containing with the cellulose. Their cell wall containing chitin. So that's why they are not plant. And also they are heterotrophic, but plant are autotrophic. So they are not plant. Typically reproduce asexually. So without sexual relationship, they can reproduce. They can produce their new individual. So typically reproduce by asexually and or sexually. Sometimes sexually also, both system in their body, or either sexual or asexual. We will discuss. Reproduction, I will take one class, full class for reproduction. And grow either by budding. So how they grow? By budding. What is budding? Bud, you know budding. So one cell, they have some outgrowth, their body. I will discuss also budding later on. So either by budding. Budding means one cell have outgrowth their body, and this outgrowth in time being they become new individual, or by hyphal tip elongation. Hypha, what is hypha? I will discuss. Maybe today I will discuss what is hypha. So hypha is nothing but their body structure, fungal body structure. So if the body is filamentous, is elongated, so in that case, their hyphal tip, body tip or branch tip, even fungal branch, if we compare with a plant, if they have branch, so their branch of the tip of the branch, or if any portion of the filamentous hypha, they can reproduce. So grow either by budding or by hyphal tip elongation. Fungi are eukaryotic, unicellular, multicellular, heterotrophic and absorptive organism which have cell wall containing chitin, typically reproduce asexually and or sexually, and grow either by budding or by hyphal tip elongation. So do you understand? I believe. Okay. So later on. So characteristics of fungi. So how fungi look? How fungi can look like? So they have a body plan, body. They have a body. The whole body, how it is looking, how the look of their whole body. So in case of unicellular, you know yeast cell. Yeast is nothing but fungi, one kind of fungi, single cell fungi, only one cell, one fungi. So unicellular body plant and or multicellular. What is filamentous? Filament like elongated, filamentous. Filamentous in Bengali words maybe lomba lomba, shutakriti. Filamentous hypha. I told you hypha is a
হাইফাটা আবার বলেন প্লিজ।
স্যার আপনাকে শোনা যাচ্ছে না।